Standing by with Aiemann Zahabi, who is now riding a 6-fight win streak, but you've never had a win like that. Immediate aftermath. How are you feeling about it?
I feel like $1 million, baby. I feel incredible. You know, I think the story is fantastic. He missed weight by 8 pounds. I was 136.8. We get the call, stop cutting. I was just there, and he was 145. I couldn't believe it. Sean Shelby's amazing, man. He gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. So I want to say a big thank you to Sean Shelby and UFC for taking care of me and keeping the fight on the card in front of my hometown. I really want to show out tonight. And I think I gave them the performance of my life.
How did the fight unfold differently than you expected? Or how did you feel differently about it going into it because of that difference in the weight class?
I won't lie to you guys. Because he didn't make the weight the whole way, I wanted to start the fight much slower than anticipated because I didn't know how much more power he would carry because of the 8-pound difference. So yes, round one, I took it much slower than I normally would. But it was really because of the weight miss. I wasn't sure how I would be able to take the shots versus how well he could take my shots because I was worried about the dehydration of the brain. I cut 8 pounds more of water, so I was 8 pounds more dehydrated. So I was scared that he would be able to take shots better than me. But once I got going in round two, I felt more comfortable, and we worked at it. And in the end, he's the one who dropped me. But I got him on the bottom after he missed after he shot. I sprawled him out. I got on top, and I just gave him as much as I can with the ground and pound. You know, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so he was able to, like, slow the fight down right at the end. So I started slamming him with my chest into the ground. I wanted to get him out of there as much as possible.
I stole a quick moment with George in your locker room just before, and I asked him what his final advice would be to you in such a big setting against a legendary name, a place where GSP fought a lot. Yeah. He said, treat it like just another fight. How do you describe what it was like when Jose Aldo climbs in the octagon and all of a sudden, after thinking about it all this time, you're staring across from him?
I'm going to ask the UFC guys to find the footage. Well, when he was about to start walking out, I went up to GSP and I grabbed this, shook his hand. I said, I love this shit. I went to Faraz, I grabbed this and I told him, I love this. I went to Neil, I grabbed this and I said, I love this. And when Jose Aldo was walking out, I couldn't help but smile and feel like there's nowhere else I'd rather be than in this octagon.
And to do it in Montreal, speak about the support. They were chanting your name, even though they kept telling you all week, hey, we love you, we hope you win, but we love Aldo too. Yeah. They rose to the occasion for you.
To the Canadian fans, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the cheers. I loved hearing my name. I loved hearing the cheers. And I want to thank everybody for supporting me throughout the week, sending me messages, liking my stuff, and sharing this stuff on social media. I really appreciate you guys. And I told you, when you told me to be nice, he was going to try to rip my head off. The guy rocked me in the fight. You know, I had to come back and get the respect. And I feel like now I've earned Jose Aldo's respect, a true legend. He knows that I was 8 pounds under and I still took the fight. And I brought it all the way into the end of the fight. I was still slamming into the ground. Even when I couldn't hit him with my arms, I found a way to hit him with my chest.
What a win streak you have. And really the only thing that held you back is that you just didn't fight all that often. What can we see from you going forward?
Yeah, I want to fight more often, 2-3 times a year. That'd be fantastic. You know, right now I got a little bit rocked. So I'm going to go see, you know, what the medical suspension is and what the rehab process is for all that. You know, maybe I can go to the PI. I would love to go there and have them check me out, make sure I'm all healthy, and I can come back, you know, hopefully September or August, something like that.
Aiemann, wonderful fight. Congratulations on a big win, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
Can I say one last thing? I told you guys I would fight with my whole heart, and I feel like I delivered.
You definitely did. Thanks very much, and good luck going forward.